online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
I'm going to let Demi lead us in for a second.
Okay, please.
Oh, there we go. Are you ready?
Is this her new song?
Yeah.
Get it, Demi.
Get it, Demi. Welcome. You are watching and listening to AFTERBUZZ TV's The Voice After Show. It's season 9. I don't know the episode number, but I do know that it's the battle. I am talking.
Sorry.
It is the battles round 2, Christian. Do you want to lead this show, or do you want to let me take over?
I don't know. Do you want it to be good, or do you want
Stop
it to
it.
be great?
Wow, we're gonna battle it out. We planned that. We should have planned that.
We should have. That was good.
Chloe West is out this week, but we will. My chair just sank. We will take over for her and have lots of opinions. I'm Jason Ikeler. You can follow me on Twitter at Jason Ikeler. This lovely lady to my left.
It's Stephanie Giorgi. You can find me on Twitter at Stephanie Giorgi and on Instagram at the Stephanie Giorgi.
And the lovely lady to her left.
It's Christian Rosenberg, and you can follow me on Twitter at Real Rosenberg, Instagram at The Real Rosenberg, t-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com/Christian
And if you're
Rosenberg.
listening, Christian is wearing a t-shirt with his name on it.
This is the shirt that you can
much
buy.
cockier than this.
This is one of the designs you can buy at prowrestlingtees.com/Christian
And you can't get much more rude than Mr. Rudeness Giuliani over here.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Let's talk about Team Blake.
Let's do it.
So his first battle of the night was Blaine Mitchell versus Blind Joe. And they sang Old Time of Rock and Roll. Mm-hmm. My problem with this battle was the song. I just think this is such a corny song. And whenever anybody sings it, it reminds me of being blackout wasted at a bar and singing karaoke. So even if you have a great vocal, I just think it has that cheeseball factor where I don't take them seriously.
Well, I could agree with you for a second.
Not that I've ever blacked out.
I could agree with you for a second, but it was, I did think that, well, I say for a second because in the beginning I was like, what annoying song to sing.
Yeah.
However, I feel like Blind Joe got me right back into it because his little, I hadn't written it until I heard, I forget which one said it. He was so soulful when he was singing, but that's exactly what I got from it. He was feeling it more.
I actually thought Blind Joe vocally won the battle for me. I think he took the song and made the melodies a little bit more his own. I thought Blaine had better stage presence, but I don't know if that's fair to say.
It's not really that fair in that case.
But I do think that he, regardless of who he was battling, Blaine has a really good command of the stage.
He does.
And he's got like kind of like the Steven Tyler vibe.
But you can't say.
Can't compare the two.
Yeah. Why would you say that? That was so mean. Poor guy.
I said it in his. I said
what
it
if
in his.
one of the judges
Okay,
said
fine.
that?
I won't talk.
No,
it's all right.
okay, you'll talk after. Hold on.
No, it's all right. It's not like I've made my point yet.
What if one of the judges was like, "Hey, you know what?" But said that. It's just that Blaine, your stage presence was so good. Had they even said it just to compliment him, it would have been wrong.
I know, but that's what I was thinking when I was watching it because I remember thinking like, wow, he's like working the stage, but poor Blind Joe.
Yeah.
It's his
Okay.
fault.
What were you gonna say, buddy?
Oh, I can talk now?
Well, I mean, for Jeez Louise, man. I just need to say one more thing.
I just want to talk about how generic Blaine is. To me, Blaine is absolutely nothing. I mean, he's a good singer. I did not enjoy his blind audition. He does have good stage presence, but he's just like, here's a good rock singer. I cannot believe that he got stolen. I was in shock that he got stolen. I'm not surprised Blind Joe won this. I don't know if Blind Joe's going to get to live, but I like him a lot. But there's no reason Adam should have stole Blaine.
I actually disagree. I think Blaine has the I think Blaine has the look and a good voice. So if Adam can like sex him up a little bit or do something, like I think the whole package is there. He just needs like an umph to him.
Maybe.
I thought vocally I wish they would have done more harmonies though, because they didn't really harmonize until the very end, and it just made me kind of look down on them.
I felt like it was Blind Joe's performance and that Blaine was there to move around the stage because Blind Joe couldn't.
So he was making up for the two of them?
Yeah, he was complimentary.
Okay.
All right, next on Team Adam.
Yeah, we already ruined the finale of that because Christian just had to go and say who won and who got stolen.
Oh, right.
You said at the beginning Blind Joe won.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
I just wanted to be mean to you.
Yeah, I noticed.
When did you switch your tea?
My team?
Your tea.
Oh, my tea. We're drinking tea. While you were watching something else. Let's talk about Team Adam.
Why does that matter?
Because I wanted that one, not the one I'm drinking.
I have lemon tea. She has orange and spice.
Damn it.
Anyways, Team Adam has Cassandra Robertson versus Victor Caroly, and they sang Nobody Knows. Again, with the song choice, I think this song is so dated, and if they're gonna do this song, they need to change up the instrumentation or something, because doesn't this just sound like a corny thing you would have saw on like Napoleon Dynamite or something?
No, it's
so disagree.
Oh, well, go first.
Okay. I loved this. This was my favorite performance of the night.
Yeah, this was like your middle school graduation song?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for 90s R&B, because that's what I grew up with. And rocking out the Tony Rich Project's one and only hit. And Victor to me sounds like the ideal like late 90s, early 2000s R&B singer.
Okay.
And I love that stuff. I thought Cassandra's really good too, but I thought she was doing too much for what this song should be.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I thought Victor knew how to use the grit in his voice really well. But at the same time, when you watch him, his arms are moving so much that he looked uncomfortable and like he was a little too tense for it. I thought Cassandra had better stage presence.
I think that when I forget which one said it. Oh, Blake said it. Blake said that it sounded like a record. It sounded something that did come from back then, but it was like I couldn't tell you who was. It was so and so singing featuring this person. You know, like those
because
collaboration
neither of their voices
songs
are super distinctive either. Like I wouldn't hear this on the radio and be like, oh, that's definitely Victor. Or, that's definitely Cassandra. Like they both have great voices.
Sure.
But I don't think there's anything like wondrous about their performance.
I think Victor, he's going to get all those votes because he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, and I think that's honestly why Adam picked him. I think Adam is trying to get a team of sexy men this year. Which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So Victor won that.
Were you surprised that no one took Cassandra?
Nobody knows why.
Ah.
Did you see what I did there?
Look at what you did there.
Thank
Look
you.
at you play on words.
So nobody took Cassandra. Before we talk about our next pairing, though, we need to talk to you guys about our sister site, Black Hollywood Live.
Let's do it.
And they are the first
awesome.
online broadcast network focused on African American talent and influencers. And their roster includes 12 shows that focus on sports, fashion, entertainment, comedy, politics, legal issues, music, like The Voice, and technology, just to name a few. They record out of the same studio, so it's like, if you want to watch BHL and think of us, that's totally cool. I mean, that's why I would watch it. You can check out Black Hollywood Live.
Of them?
Yeah, either way. Check out blackhollywoodlive.com, or you can catch shows on YouTube and iTunes. And they've had tons of special guests. Jamie
they've
Foxx.
had so many, yeah.
Taraji P. Henson, Nick Cannon.
Everybody.
And you can follow them on social media at BHL Online.
Nice.
Perfect. Do that.
Do it.
And now let's talk about Team Gwen. Oh, actually, we have one more on Team Adam.
We got another one.
I caught myself, Christian.
Okay, I'm just here to pick up the pieces.
So this was next. This next battle was a trio.
Yeah.
Andy and Alex versus Chance Pena. That was for you, Stephanie.
I know. Thank you. You know what? I noticed his last name too. I was like, ooh, love it.
They sang "Wherever You Will Go." Okay, I thought when the three of them were singing together, it was insane.
Incredible.
I think so also.
A lot of times when Andy and Alex were singing just the two of them, I thought that took away from the melody of the song. And so if you didn't know the original song, you would be like, this song isn't going anywhere. And so for me, I feel like Chance won.
I think that it's crazy how well he sounded singing with them, meaning many of these artists would have been able to sing with them also because they're talented. However, his specific sound matched so well with theirs.
Yeah, like this part right here.
Yes, I agree what they also said about them forming a group. I thought the same thing prior to him saying that.
Like if you have nipples when you're listening to this, they are hard right now. At least mine.
Who doesn't have nipples?
Some people don't.
Jason? Okay.
Well, anyways, but okay. So then, no, I thought they were great. I don't know though. The way the twins sing are I just love how they sound also.
But aren't you worried about Swan Brothers?
I knew that they would get swapped.
No, because they're actually talented.
They are, but the thing is, we haven't really heard them sing individually yet. With the Swan Brothers, together they were good, but one of them by themselves was terrible.
I actually kind of wish that they would have, instead of singing in unison some of the times, just each taken a different line.
Yeah, because they're beautiful together. Absolutely. But I just want to know how each of them would trade off individually.
But honestly, I feel like they can.
How good, yeah.
Because when they're in unison, their voices sound the exact same.
Exactly.
But yes, Chance won.
They remind me of those two girls from Nashville. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's like these two little girls that make YouTube covers.
No idea.
Sisters.
Oh, Lennox and Lennon and Mason or something. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Don't they sound like that?
Yes. Okay. Because those girls sing super well together. But that's what Blake was saying. It's something about sibling.
And I
harmonies.
think they have like a cool, I don't want to say gimmick, but almost a gimmick where it's like whatever they're singing, it's going to be cool to watch.
Because they're twins.
Yeah, we love twins.
Sure, and they're beautiful.
So they won. Which I'm kind of excited to see what Adam does with them, even though I feel like Chance won. But Blake stole Chance, and I think that's a really good pairing.
Yeah.
Oh, also me too.
Blake.
And I knew someone was gonna get stolen from those two.
Oh, for sure.
They hyped it.
But I wish they
hyped it in the commercial break.
We always
before
say I wish they could have just X Factored it and been like, "You're a group."
I know, right? But whatever, because Chance really did. It's okay only because Chance sounded so good by himself.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering why Adam, he suggested to them listen to Lady Antebellum stuff, why he didn't just give them a Lady Antebellum song.
Maybe because it would have been...
I think that's almost too obvious.
Right.
I think this song was perfect for the three of
them.
Oh,
no, the song was incredible. The harmonization was amazing.
Let's talk about Team Gwen. So her first pairing is Chase Kirby versus Corinne Bukowski. And they sang Samson by Regina Spektor. This, for me, was my favorite performance of the whole night.
Why?
She reminds me of a Disney princess.
I didn't think Disney princess, but I wrote, I'm like, her high notes, an angel.
Yeah,
I wrote, she's an angel.
Okay, this type of voice we always pick on.
No,
we always do as a show, like, we're sick of the artsy voice. But she is so talented, and she's not overdoing it.
No.
And she's holding back in a way, and, like, doing the things in a way that's... just sounds like a Turi emoting. It's not like her trying to copy anybody.
Right. Well, I feel like she's so effortlessly too. Like, she doesn't have to do a lot to make it sound good, and then her high notes are perfect. In fact, she sings in that range the entire time, so it's crazy that you can already be high and then go higher when you need to.
Well, because I feel like most people with her type of voice aren't very well trained.
Right.
And she sounds like she has such control over her voice and that it is very trained. Yeah. For sure.
She definitely did Once Upon a Mattress.
But as unique and as, smooth of a voice as she has, do you think we're going to be entertained by it for the next 2 months?
Yes. I think as long as she continues to pick good songs, because this song isn't like, I'm obsessed with this song, but this song isn't a song that's like a powerhouse going to win a competition song. But as soon as she opened her mouth, you're drawn in, you can't look away.
Which I felt bad because I think he was so good.
Yeah,
There's one part where he didn't move his mouth though, and he was saying, which is okay.
Felt like he was straining his neck while he was trying to sing these songs too.
Yeah, because he gets into it, and I feel like some people have to get into it to sing better.
Almost being a little too careful.
Right.
But I think had he not, he would have gone all over the place.
I think
it was a great performance.
Corinne left such an impression on me because
you feel like she put it all out there.
She has what Christina Aguilera has, where she just opens her mouth a little bit, and that's just what happens, and it's so loud, and it fills up the room.
She actually reminds me a little bit of Jewel, minus the yodel.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Just how Jewel would approach her song.
Maybe.
Actually, it'd be kind of cool to hear her do a Jewel song.
She could definitely do a Jewel song.
Or an Alanis Morissette song.
Oh. I think her voice is almost too pure for that, but that could be kind of cool and different.
Sure.
Actually, hearing her do a Selena Gomez song would be cool.
Ooh, it would be super cool.
The heart wants what it wants.
Yeah.
I think we just really want somebody to do that song. It's the moral of the story. Corinne won. Nobody stole Chase. Which, honestly, if you're going to steal Blaine from the beginning, I feel like Chase is a better candidate than Blaine.
Sure.
I agree with you.
Sure. But Blaine was already stolen, so it's like it ruined it. Because I bet you Blake would have... maybe not, actually. Because it's not the type of voice or person he would work with.
So up next, we have Brayden Sunshine versus Lindsey Elm. And they sang No One Is to Blame. I was excited for this because I was at both of their blind auditions.
Oh, okay.
I actually was really disappointed in this battle.
Really?
I felt like she held back too much. I think she oversang it in the first rehearsal, but then I think she took too much away, so it was just kind of boring. Like, she was just going, like, hitting the notes. And I thought he looked so uncomfortable that it was, like, not enjoyable to watch. Like, I felt like he was going to drop the mic, and then he looked like, oh my god, this is the first time I've ever seen a girl up close. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, no. I don't think that. I think that he knew that you're supposed to connect to a song, and sometimes it's easier. In fact, if you want to even get to a certain note, if you're staring into someone's eyes like that, maybe it's a little easier. But
like you just stared into my eyes?
Yeah, I did do that.
I could feel that.
No, but I thought he sounds good. He kind of reminds me of Harry Styles because he's so young, but his voice is still really deep. And I thought they both sounded amazing, but I don't know.
She's dropping her pen. She's so excited by it.
No. I mean, I don't know. His range was really great, and I feel like I knew she kind of... I think people wanted her to win, but something about Brayden is what's making him go further. And maybe it's because of his unique sound.
I think it's he has a big voice. I think he should almost wait a year and come back. I think he's one of those. Get a little more experience.
I think this guy could win it.
Yeah, or he could win it and come back next year with an album that doesn't even sound like him now.
That's true.
I mean, I'm about to reference a sports story, so I know you guys won't realize it. But particularly Jason.
Like Josh Groban.
Many years ago, there was a huge controversy in Little League World Series because there was a 14, 15-year-old pitcher who actually was like 19.
Oh,
but he looked really young, but he just blew out all the competition with his skills.
No, but that's not fair.
But this is Brayden. I don't feel like Brayden's 15 because this kid is way too talented.
Oh, okay.
See, I think he does seem 15.
Yeah, me too. But it's just that he's lucky. It's like a Sawyer Frederick thing.
I think he's
where
super
his voice is
talented.
good.
But I even think Sawyer Frederick.
I think this guy's much better than Sawyer.
Oh, I disagree. I think he knew who he was as an artist. Yeah. I don't think this kid knows yet. I don't.
Okay.
You know?
Sawyer totally knew who he was as an artist. And Brayden has the potential and the talent for it, which is the reason why he won. But, yeah.
Nobody's still.
However, the only thing I didn't like about him was him talking. I've never heard anybody talk so much during them judging it.
Yeah.
I liked it, though. He was kind of a smart ass with it.
No.
I think that was his way of, like, dealing with his nerves.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Exactly.
I like it,
though. He got scared, but it was one of those things where that's why you don't say anything. Be confident.
We're gonna check the chat really quick because Twitter is telling us to check the chat.
No, I've been following the chat here.
Okay.
And for the most part, they've been agreeing with what we've been saying, talking about how Andrew Kirk in the chat was saying he felt Cassandra would have done better in another season.
Did you know that if you go to AFTERBUZZ.com, it's a website for rapid rehydration and nutrient replacement?
Instead of AfterBuzzTV.com?
Yeah. It's like for actual bumblebees.
So go to AfterBuzzTV.com instead of that one. Because then you'll find us.
The more you know. Okay.
Okay, so on Team
Pharrell. Evan McKeel versus Riley Biederer. Mm-hmm. I think that's how you say her name. They sang Higher Ground. I thought this was good, but I wasn't blown away. And I feel like
I didn't enjoy it either.
They stayed at like a 6 out of 10 the whole time. And were consistently there the whole time. And again, the song choice.
Riley, I didn't really care for her sound. She did better towards the end. I thought Evan was pretty good. And then at the end, what they all said also, his notes were perfect. So I'm like, you know what? You deserve to go further. Maybe with a better song, you'll be able to give us more. And I could already see what Riley would give us in any song.
This was a terrible song choice.
See, I felt like Evan had a little more skill than Riley. I feel like her voice...
No, I'm saying Evan was better.
Oh,
that's
Evan was better. Oh,
Evan is better. I said that his notes are perfect, and with Riley, I can tell what she's going to sound like in any song that they would try to put her in.
You mean that in a
I said I don't care for You're not listening, Jason.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to think about.
I honestly think it's a thing where Riley is better than what we heard here. And I think it's part of because of the song choice. There's a reason that she has millions and millions of YouTube followers and subscribers.
She does.
Yeah.
So that's why she got. That's why.
I mean, she's talented, but I don't think she's like that different.
Yeah.
You know.
I wasn't crazy about Evan. I mean,
she's more like karaoke and cover songs for me.
Yeah, honestly.
Tribute.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about Evan. He's good. But
between the two, I think Evan won.
Yeah, I did too. So Pharrell picked Evan.
I don't know.
And Gwen stole Riley. Mm-hmm. Which I thought was interesting. I do think at least Gwen can give her a little bit of an edge.
Right.
something to make her different. Do you guys want to get into predictions?
Yes.
Okay, let's pick 2 people from tonight.
2?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll go with
AfterBuzz TV prediction.
Okay,
just
I got
letting the
mine.
predictions thing go.
Brayden and the twins.
Okay, he asked me first, but that's
Slash
fine.
Chance. I know, but I wanted to say mine first.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
Okay, I'll go last.
No, you can go. You can
No,
you
go
can
for it.
I'm gonna say Chance and Corinne.
I'm going to say. I'm going completely different. I'm saying.
Oh, Corinne is the.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ!
Yeah,
I've been
I was gonna
interrupted
say,
this
you gave
entire
me-
damn show by
You
you.
gave me such a dirty look.
You know,
But you
once in a
like-
while,
you
once
like
in a while
Corinne,
is
right?
fine, but you realize there's 3 people on the show, right, babe?
I didn't mean to.
Stephanie Giorgi has a
Brayden
lot of
and Victor.
things. So, anyways,
Brayden and Victor.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
We're gonna get out of here before Christian
No,
kills
this
somebody.
is so sensitive today. I'm so sorry.
I'm very sensitive.
I'm an
today.
interrupter. You're right, and that's
Yeah,
very rude
but you
of
know
me.
what? That's
And-
part of who she is. Where can
I
we,
still love her.
Where
I still
can
love
we
her.
find you on social media, Christian?
All right. Can I go? Can I go? All right. Now, follow me on
You can
Twitter.
find me on.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I love you both. Follow me on Twitter at Real Rosenberg, Instagram at The Real Rosenberg, and again, buy the t-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com/Christian Rosenberg.
You can find me on Twitter at Stephanie Giorgi and on Instagram at the Stephanie Giorgi. And again, find what is the site?
prowrestlingtees.com
prowrestlingtees.com/Christian
She's trying to suck up.
I know, now she's trying to make it up to me.
Buy his t-shirts. Buy his t-shirts.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jason Ikeler. You can find AfterBuzz TV on all those things at AfterBuzz TV, and you can find all of us back in here next week. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.